Today we're going to take another look at the 2024 recruiting class, and we're going to shine a spotlight on 4-star, maybe 5-star, depending on what recruiting site you're looking at. Defensive line prospect who is signed with the Miami Hurricanes, Armondo Blount. We're going to take a look at his highlights. We're going to take a look at his scouting report. But before we do all that, you need to click that subscribe button because we're covering the 2024 recruiting class every single day, so you can get a good idea of what these freshmen are looking like as they start making plays with your favorite team, whether it's this year, next year, year after. You can at least say something about these players or at least know something about them while they're on the field. But let's take a look at Armondo Blount right now. Let's take a look at his 24/7 Sports player profile page. If you're here for just the highlights, just fast forward a little bit. Here's why I said 4-star or 5-star. You're going to see it mixed on different recruiting sites. 5-star in a composite, 4-star in the rankings. Really depends on what you want to look at. Some people just look at On3. Some people just look at Rivals. Some people like 24/7 Sports. But it really depends. He signed on National Signing Day. 6'3.5", 250 pounds. Could be bigger than that right now, considering their listed heights and weights are a little bit old right now. And he's from Miami, Florida, and he had 30 offers. Very solid. That's what I look at more than the star rating. That's what I look at more than the star rating. The offers just let me know about the market. If the top Power 5 schools like him, and there's a number of them, even at the top here, that's a good indicator letting you know that he's pretty good and that he's a top-tier prospect, or they would not be taking the time to look at him. We got Miami, we got Florida State, we got Alabama, we got Arkansas. Usually when you see that Alabama A floating at the top there, competing with these other schools, that's a good indicator that he's at least a top prospect in their recruiting class. That being said, he's a top prospect in this year's recruiting class. Does the shot put here? Let's look at this scouting report. We'll skim through it a little bit, considering it's one huge paragraph. A rosy defensive line prospect with a rare blend of twitch, power, and bend. Baseline, they're saying he's got good size, adjusted athleticism, and he's a prospect with a lot of upside. Not only owns elite throwing markers, but has tested in the upper percentile for his age. Again, he's a very strong player, has grown an inch or so since his first emerged on the recruiting scene down in South Florida, was believed to be hovering right around 6'3.5", 250, heading into his junior campaign. That means he's more likely bigger now. If you've heard from some camps, if you've heard from some activities with the Miami Hurricanes, you've got a different listing in weights and heights, drop that in the comments below. We want to hear about that. We'll need to spend more time in the weight room before he's ready to go on Saturdays, but has plenty of growth potential. Heavy hands allow him to fight off blocks, flexible lower half. So we got good size, adjusted athleticism, heavy hands. We're strong at the punch. We got a good bend. So it looks like we got a good prospect here. And looks like he's going to be very interesting. He formerly was committed to Florida State, but decommitted on National Signing Day to sign with the U here. Also had some visits with the U. Obviously had some visits with Florida State. But he's with the U, Miami Hurricanes. And now looking at the other rankings. And like I said, he's a mixed bag on the rankings. He's a 5-star for On3. So if you like On3, you're probably going to know him as just a 5-star. But if you like ESPN, you know him as a 4-star. If you watch 24/7 Sports, you know him as a 4-star. If you like Rivals, you know him as a 5-star. That's why I said that in the intro. But rankings-wise, DL3 on the industry rankings, On3, 4, 24/7 Sports, 9, ESPN, 8, Rivals, 4. So still a top-tier prospect. The offers is what I like. That's saying he's good. I think that when we get to the highlights here, we're going to like him a lot. But one thing to note, when we look at these highlights, they're a little bit older. They're a couple years old. He does not have updated highlights on his huddle. If you have a link to updated highlights, drop it in the comments below. Just drop that link. I'll do another video because we want to go over them and we want to look at fresh highlights. And I'll guarantee I'll do another video if there are fresher highlights out there just posted somewhere else. Number 8 there, off the edge. So showing some explosiveness, some strength. Bam. And we're getting there. I like how they cut up the highlights, though, making it quick. Peels off the block, stays with it, gets to the quarterback. Everything's looking good here. Good bend there. Ducks back in. I feel like the scouting report doesn't do them justice, and I feel like they need to do better on their scouting reports and not make it one blobby paragraph. And I feel like they need to talk about players' upside with athleticism a little bit more instead of glossing over it in the first few sentences, because this is popping off the tape very good. He's coming off the line very quick. I think they need to stop using razzle-dazzle wordage and just get to the point. Because let's see what he does with 78 here. We get off the block, we get to the ball carrier. But he's fast off the line. He's getting to the quarterback. He's very disruptive. Here we go. He's got his hands on the chest plate. We peel off. We got the tackle. We got good length there. 6'3.5". And they said he might have gained an inch. They said that. I don't know. I can't always believe him on the scouting reports because it's not like they measured him. He might just look taller that day. There we go. Got the tackle. We're approaching the line of scrimmage there pretty good. Nice shoestring tackle there. I can see why On3 liked him a lot and has him rated as a 5-star. He looks more like a 5-star than a 4-star. Also, 24/7 Sports had him rated as a 4-star with a lacking scouting report that really did not highlight his top end or his upside. We're seeing a lot of upside here with this pop off the step, him coming off the line. It's important to argue with the scouting report on some of these players, or all of them if it doesn't make sense. I can see why On3, and I'm not like a fan of any of them. I'm more like a fan of just the offers, and then I go from there with the highlights, and then use everything else as a guide. But really, they understated him. I'm already telling this. Blows the guy back. We get around. We get to the quarterback. We got good pop off the step. He's strong too. Look at his arms. Stays with the block. Gets back inside to get to the tap. He's big. Like from a distance, he looks long. From certain angles, you can definitely see the girth there. You definitely can. Definitely see why he's very good at shot put. Look at the left. Oh my goodness, you can't let him come free like that. Yeah, he's explosive off the line. Off the block. Gets the ball carrier, slides under him. There we go. Look at him trying to angle out to get the block. Doesn't work. Try to contain him so they can get that edge. And he read it and backpedaled out. Just going to drive him back and peel off. He's like, yep, I'll let you block me. Or let you push me around. I know I'm not going to win. Catches the ball carrier back there. There's 78. Something about 78. It looks like, due to his size, looks like he could be more than what he is, but I don't know. It ain't more than what he is, though. He's having a hard time. 78 again. We're over here on the other side, and we're just going to chase him down. Alabama was in on him. Originally signed with Florida State, and it flipped to Miami. There we go. He's good getting down the line. Hands on him. It's going to peel off. Look at that. Yeah, powerbomb him. There we go. Looking for the slam. We got to finish him. Gets off the block quick. Yeah, I got him as a 5-star. Looking at all the other 5 stars, I don't see why you should just have him as a 4. Look at him get off that block, and then working down the line. Yeah, I don't know why you would just put him as a 4-star when we got the other 5 stars and the difference isn't much. Yeah, I got him as a 5-star. I'm with on 3 here. He's assertive. He's aggressive. Yeah, I would put him just considering the other edges and defensive linemen who are great as a. This guy can't get off the field, but who are great as 5 stars. Like, there's not much difference. I feel like there needs to be another star or something different with that 4-star, because then you'll have a few 5 stars and just like a million 4 stars, and it just really doesn't make sense with the ratings. But considering all the other 5 stars, if you want things to make sense, he has to be a 5-star, especially with 24/7 sports rankings. Getting off the block here, getting down the line, bam, nice. I can't tell what's going on. We're too zoomed out for this play. We're too zoomed out. I can't tell which one's which. That getting off the line, getting to the quarterback. Very disruptive playmaker. We got a few minutes left. There we go. We're on the bottom. Couldn't tell what that big old arrow said. Gets underneath. Dude's got a solid pass rush. Smart, getting down the line. Never overcommits. Fumble. Fast off the line. Strong. Like, just seeing the movement skills, you can definitely tell that he's the top guy in his class. Getting to the ball all the time. Doesn't matter. Lets you think you got him blocked, then peels off. Sees the ball carrier, gets to him. It's up top there. It's off the line. That's it. That's it. So 24/7 Sports did him a little dirty there. They should have been more descriptive in the scouting report, I believe, because when we're talking about his size adjusted athleticism, this guy pops off the step, pops off the line of scrimmage. He gets back there pretty quickly. He's up there with the top defensive lineman in this class when it comes to getting to the quarterback. Has good strength. They mentioned that, but his strength in his hands can really push people back and allows him, and when combined with this size adjusted athleticism, makes him a nasty force. He's very disruptive. He's good at stuffing the run. He's good at pass rushing. He's very quick off the line. Very quick off the line. That's what makes him the most dangerous thing. He's got a lot of length to him. This is older tape, so he's probably filled out more now. He should be filled out more. And also maybe even faster and more stronger. That being said, if I could get my hands on that tape, those highlights, that'd be fun to look at considering how dominant he is here at an earlier stage. That being said, Armondo Blount is a 5-star prospect. On 3's correct. 24/7 Sports, I believe, is off. And the offers are a big indicator. You got Florida State, you got Miami, you got Alabama just at the top. We didn't even look at the whole list. There's other schools there. But that being said, stud prospect. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. I want to thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.